Thank you for joining us on the path of the flat foot as we enter episode 8 along the beginner's path, the longevity lookout. This episode is all about aging well, resilience, balance, and future health. Traveler, prepare for a breathtaking view. For today we stand at the longevity lookout, a high vantage point overlooking your future. From here, you can see days, months, years ahead, and the strong, steady version of yourself walking confidently towards them. Because longevity is not luck. Longevity is crafted through small, consistent acts that support your future wellness. Let's talk a little bit about some ancient practices for longevity. On the islands of Okinawa, home to some of the longest living people on Earth, longevity isn't a secret program. It is a way of life. Elders rise with a purpose. They tend gardens, walk daily, sit on the floor, so they must rise often, and move their bodies gently. With rituals like Rajio Taisō, ancient group mobility practices that are done at sunrise. Rajio Taisō refers to morning exercises. Their philosophy, ikigai, which means what makes life worthwhile or a reason for waking, is that longevity springs not only from motion, but from meaning. And every morning when they rise, they do these Rajio Taisō exercises, which are like morning wake-up exercises that also can translate to radio exercises. And our longevity lookout is inviting you to discover meaning in motion and making motion and consistency in that motion your reason for waking that makes your life worthwhile. You may ask, what is longevity on this beginner's path? Well, longevity is all about balance, mobility, fall prevention, bone strength, daily vitality, and a relationship with your future self. Where you stand right now on your path, this body, this breath, this quiet moment of awareness is not separate from the life you will live decades from now. The steps you take today are already echoing forward into your future. I have walked many ages. I have watched civilizations rise, flourish, and fade. And across every era, one truth remains unchanged. Those who care for their bodies with patience, consistency, and respect preserve something precious, choice. The choice to move, the choice to live independently with others, the choice to remain present in their own lives. Longevity is not about resisting time. It is about walking with it. On the path of the flat foot, we begin close to the ground. We move deliberately. We build strength where it matters most, beneath us, within us, and over time. Mobility is freedom. Strength is security, and balance is confidence. As the years pass, it is not speed or intensity that sustains you. It is consistency. The gentle practices you repeat now become the structures that hold you later. Every step you take in care, every moment you choose motion over stillness, you are shaping the body that will carry you through future seasons. Travelers, the body remembers. It remembers whether it was asked to move, whether it was given rest, whether it was strengthened slowly and gently, or neglected quietly. What you do now, what you do today, affects your ability to rise from the floor years from today. It affects whether you can walk unassisted, carry your own weight, and navigate the world with confidence rather than with caution. When you care for your physical health, you are investing in independence, so you remain the author of your daily life. Mobility, so movement stays natural instead of negotiated. Resilience, so setbacks do not define your limits. And presence, so that pain does not pull you away from living fully. This is not about perfection, it's about stewardship. You are the steward of your own life. In ancient times, travelers prepared carefully before long journeys. They strengthened their legs, paced themselves, and learned the terrain ahead. No one expected to cross deserts or mountains without preparation. Your life is no different. The future is a long road. Think of your body as your vessel. Your body is your vessel. Care for it not out of fear, but out of respect for where you are going. Longevity is all about balance, mobility, fall prevention, bone strength, daily vitality, and a relationship with your future self. You don't need intense routines to have longevity. You need simple, repeatable rituals that you can build into your life. I'm not asking you to completely change, to go from no motion to running a marathon. What I'm offering you are small, simple practices, 1 to 3 minutes, that you can build into your day every day that can help you and to support your longevity. You need simple, repeatable rituals, not intense routines. On your journey, it's all about consistency, and committing to something small that you can do every day is a great way to start that journey. Over time, you can change and incorporate other things. But today, we're just going to start with 3 very small, simple rituals. And let's talk about our longevity rituals. As we always do in every episode, I will cover 3 simple rituals that you can do in 1 to 3 minutes, incorporating into your life every day to support your journey in longevity. So the first of the 3 that we're going to talk about, I'll call the horizon stand, because I love to theme everything along what this part of our beginner's path journey is about. And so the longevity ritual today, this first one, is about the horizon. Think of a horizon view. I call this the horizon stand, and this is a balance practice. You're going to stand on one foot. You can use a wall if you need. Just plant your hand on a wall. But just practice lifting up one foot slightly. It doesn't even have to be far. Just an inch or 2 off the floor, and then stand on one foot for a little bit, and then gently put that foot down and bring another one. And when you do this, stand on one foot, imagine gazing across distant mountains. You'll stand on one foot, and then you'll switch to the other foot. This is all about balance and youthfulness. It sounds really small, but if you were to do this every day for the rest of your life, you are gently and in an easy, simple way building balance into your life. The second of our 3 exercises is the stone spine lift. In this one, it's very simple. You'll be sitting down, and I just want you to sit tall and imagine a string is lifting your crown. And so it's really just rising up out of yourself in the chair, not getting up, not standing up, just sitting tall. Sit tall. Imagine you have a string at the top of your head, and it's just stretching you up. Oftentimes when we're sitting, we'll forget about what we're doing and we start to collapse in on ourselves, especially if we're working on a computer or doing artwork or whatever that requires you to kind of hunch over. We start to do that when we're concentrating. And this stone spine lift is just asking you to sit tall. Once again, it's just imagining a string lifting from your crown as you're sitting. So you're just kind of reaching up with your body out of yourself. This seems super small, but what it does is it strengthens your posture muscles that are so critical for aging well. And our third and final exercise that we're going to do, our last longevity ritual, I call the Evergreen Step. This one you'll be standing up for. You'll just step forward, and then you step back, and then you step from side to side. Just imagine yourself making a box pattern. Step forward, step back, step side to side. This small movement strengthens your hips and improves your gait. The slower you do it, the better. Slow is powerful. These are just 3 simple, tiny little longevity rituals you can build into your day. 1 to 3 minutes is all it takes. And if you do this every single day, you're working different parts of your body. This is not a major commitment. This is something anyone can do. You can incorporate it into your day. Once again, our 3 longevity rituals are first, the horizon stand, which is literally just you practicing shifting your balance from one foot to the other, being near a wall if you need to, and putting your hand on the wall. And then as you start to get better at it, you can do it anytime, like even when you're maybe in front of the refrigerator trying to figure out what you want to eat. You could do a little balance shift. And the second exercise is the stone spine lift. And that's just you lifting yourself up to your fullest height while you're sitting tall. And it's just imagining there's a string lifting your crown. And our third and final longevity ritual is the Evergreen Step, where you can walk in a box or you can go forward, backwards, and side to side, but you're just slowly making a box pattern or even a cross if that works better for you. And it's just working on the change of direction and doing it very slow and very measured. I'd like to take a moment to speak to your future self. I want you to imagine looking out from a cliff. You're looking out across the expansive horizon. You can see the mountains, the rivers, the trees, the valleys out in front of you. And now, as you're looking out from this cliff, imagine seeing yourself in 10 years. That person waves to you. That version of you looks strong. They move with ease. And they thank you for every small step that you took today that got them to where they are in 10 years. Because tiny actions echo throughout time. A wise garden at the lookout whispers to you, every gentle choice adds a stone to the bridge, connecting you to your future strength. On this path, small steps matter. Gentle movement matters. Showing up matters. Consistency and motion are so important to your longevity. Flat step by flat step, you are building a body that can carry joy, curiosity, and connection far into the years ahead. Walk with intention, move with care, and know that each choice you make today is a kindness to the traveler you will become. I walk beside you. And as you leave the lookout, carry the vision of your future self like a lantern with you always in your pocket. Before we part, traveler, remember to listen to your own inner wisdom. Your body knows what feels right, what feels safe, and what it's ready for. These teachings are gentle lanterns to guide you along the beginner's path, not medical advice. If you're ever unsure, take a moment to learn more. Speak with a trusted health professional before beginning anything new. Walk softly, move wisely, and let your inner light show the way. And now you follow the path downward, feeling wiser, steadier, and in connection and concert with a future you. Your next episode will return you to the beginnings, to the art of restarting. In our next episode, we will step onto the path of first light along our beginner's journey. We look forward to spending time with you again for episode 9 of The Beginner's Path. Thank you for joining us.